Hello, Gemini. Welcome to OnyxEarth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So this is going to be a timeless reading. We're just going to pull cards to see what's going on with you. Then we have some oracles to clarify and get more information as the energy develops. Just whatever it's resonating, just take it, leave what doesn't. I normally do pick a card readings and you can see those on my channel. So let's go, Gemini. Just gonna see what's going on with the Geminis. And I see the Tower card, so oh my gosh. It didn't come out, but when I split it just now I saw that, so I hope that it's okay. You got the World. You've got Nine of Coins. Okay, and then let's just see what else we can get, and hopefully we get one more. I have one more here. Queen of Coins. And at the bottom, Eight of Blades. Okay, you are being pushed. That's what's happening, right? That Tower card I saw it's kind of like you wouldn't leap, so you got pushed off the ledge, huh? I see you, Gemini, which makes no sense, but because the situation that you're avoiding, it's really positive. So you've got the Eight of Blades, which is basically holding yourself back and just being in your own way of self-sabotage. I'm going to try to incorporate the word self-sabotage in your title because that is the key theme for you. I'm writing, that's why I'm talking like that. Okay. I want to make sure I incorporate that into your title because that's a big theme for you, Gemini. Right now, a chapter is closed. We're all in transitions right now, but a chapter has closed. It's not closing. The World card is at the forefront of the reading. It happened. Like, it closed. You're just clinging to it now in that Eight of Blades. Like, you're pretending that it's like the lights are cut off. Everybody's gone. It's like when the restaurant's closing and like they're sweeping and mopping and they start cleaning the tables, hoping that you get the hint. Gemini, you're the person that's still at the table. Okay, that is you right now. It's time to move. You're being pushed into your personal power. And maybe that's what's scary for you, Gemini, because you've got that Nine of Coins and the Queen of Coins. Now, it doesn't matter gender. The Queen of Coins is just, that is the kind of the receptive court card of the coins, right? That Queen of Coins is just really stepping in to that self-sufficient energy, ruling of all things that are earth and material. And that is what you have in you right now, Gemini. But for whatever reason, you're much more content pretending you don't see whatever opportunities are presenting themselves to you, right? And these are material things. Like, you're stuck in your head with that Eight of Blades because that's an air card. And you are an air sign and you're ruled by Mercury, so you think a lot. I understand that, but you're being pushed to move physically. A chapter has closed, and this new chapter is very, very lucrative for you financially. Like, this is going to be the most stable period you've ever had in your life, Gemini, with that Nine of Coins and that Queen of Coins. Like, it's like you may not be quite ready for a family if that's not where you've been in your life, but you as an individual have stepped into your personal, or let me rephrase that, are being pushed and called to step into your personal power and self-sufficiency and just having your own things, your own money, your own everything that maybe didn't feel realistic to you previously, but the door has opened for it to happen now. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to hop right into the Moonology much sooner than I did for the first two signs, because I need to see what's going on and why you're resisting this money. You're resisting money. Some of you are not resisting money. You're resisting independence. Ooh, I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write that down. Resisting independence. Gemini. So you're resisting that independence and that opportunity to really thrive by yourself. Maybe you're used to being in group settings. Let me hold off on this oracle cards, okay? Maybe you're used to being in group settings, and whatever's happening now, maybe you're newly single. Maybe that's the chapter that closed. You're single for the first time in a very long time. You're living on your own. You've never done that before. Or you're being pushed to live on your own. You've never done that before. Stop holding yourself back, right? If you're used to working, right? Career, it could be academic. You're used to performing in groups. You're used to being supported by one or more person in any way, right? Romantically, career-wise, intellectually. Some of you need people to think for you with that 8 of Blades. You're being called to not rely on external people and situations to support you. Like, you're being called to stand on your own firmly. So that's what's happening, Gemini, and you can do it. You're very capable of doing it, which is why you're being pushed to do so. So let me pull these oracle cards and see what's happening and why you feel the need other people and to not be comfortable moving and maneuvering the earth plane in confidence, right? Let's see what's going on here. I may pull from some other decks as well. You got the same cards as some of the other thing, and I shuffled this deck. But I'm not gonna lie, the energy is different still, even though it's the same card. Okay, at least a little bit different. And look, you got your own card. The answers you need are coming. There you go with that overthinking energy. Let me push all of this into frame so you can see. Okay, so you have you and your loved ones are safe. So that's that insecurity, that inferiority, right? Like, you don't necessarily feel like you're capable. Like, some of you are being pushed to lead in some way, whether it's to head your family or whether it's to head an actual team. You don't feel comfortable doing that. You feel like you have developing to do, right? Nurture. You don't feel nurtured enough to step into that role with that Cancer card. Well, too late. Conclusions are within reach. The World card. It's time. It's time to move, and it's time to do and just step into that position and develop, right? So and you're supported because you have luck is on your side, and honestly, that is the new moon in Sagittarius, the sign that rules expansion. So you're being pushed to do the you're being pushed into the energy, right? Gemini is kind of localized energy. It is being familiar and such, right? Whereas Sagittarius is literally the opposing sign, and you got both in the spread, but Sagittarius is your opposite sign, and it is expansive, it is growth, it is learning, it is new experiences, travel, everything that is opposite of Gemini, but the same at the same time, right? They're related, but vastly different, and you're being encouraged to be more like that Sagittarius energy, but you're also being supported in that, you know, as you grow, as you develop, as you make mistakes, errors, or fear those things, you're going to be lucky. You're going to make it through it, right? And I think it's interesting that you've gotten your own sign of Gemini in this reading, right? The answers you need are coming. So the questions, all the debilitating thoughts you have, like that 8 of Blades hesitancy, that can't get out of your own way, your own headspace. Clarity is coming. You just have to be receptive to it, right? You have to be receptive to it, and you have to allow this cycle to close, because you're just, again, you're in that restaurant. You don't want to leave, even though like honestly, they're getting ready to ask you to leave, Gemini. Like, they're closing the shop. So let me pull for those of you that may be seeking romance. If you're not interested in romance, I don't strictly read these cards romantically. I get lots of different energies from them. So we're gonna just see, so that we can get the people that want romance, we can give them some information, and we can develop this energy further, because I'm curious to see why Gemini is resisting this expansion. So let's see what's going on with Gemini. And I got one, and it fell, I think, in reverse. Game of Conquest. Okay, so you've got game of conquest. This new love will try hard to win your heart. Be certain it's not just a game. And it fell in reverse. And then you've got good on paper. That's what's wrong with you, Gemini. So good on paper. Oh, I'm just messing everything up, and I think that's what you're doing as well. Stop self-sabotaging, Gemini. You got me messing up the cards, okay? So let me just put this down and clarify this energy. So romantic or otherwise, Gemini, this situation, I got so much to put in your like title. Let me write it down. Not too good to be true. Oh, that's hilarious. To be true. I'm gonna pick a title, but I got so much that I have to say about you, Gemini, and it's hilarious because your reading is all so far the shortest reading that I've done up, and you're only the third sign, but it's the shortest reading so far, but so much is coming through. If this is a romantic connection, this person is not a player, like you think that they are, like you think that it can't be true, like they're so good on paper, everything looks good, that it has to be fake, it has to be a game, right? With that game of conquest in reverse as it fell. It's not too good to be true. And those of you that it may be, because you never know, it's a general reading. Those of you where it is, okay, this is good on paper, but it's too good to be true, you're going to get that clarity, right? You're going to get the answers you need are coming, right? But you're not going to get those answers by completely holding back. Don't dive all the way in if you have if there's a question, right? Don't dive all the way in, but you can't how are you going to see with the blindfold, right? Because Eight of Blades is traditionally a person with the blindfolds. You can't even see to realize whether or not it's too good to be true. So just don't be that resistant. You'll see it's going to come out. But Gemini, the situation, it doesn't have to be romantic. Job, career, school, whatever the offer is, whatever the opportunity is, whatever's coming in that just kind of looks really good on paper, but you're not sure, you're feeling like there's something you're missing. It's not. It's really not. And you're going to get the clarity that it's not soon, because the answers you need are coming, and that's why you and your loved ones are safe, because it's not a sketchy situation. It's fine. Like it is as good as it seems. So yeah, and it also shows that those of you that have been looking for a job and opportunity that haven't had luck, Gemini, you're going to get that soon, because you look really good on paper, right? You've got that luck is on your side card. The answers you need are coming. You're going to get that call back you've been looking for. Let's see what else I see for Gemini. I had something, but I lost it. Okay, those of you that let me look at this game. Okay, it's making me want to say something, but I can't read it upside down. Let me read it. It's not a game. Those of you that are dealing with somebody that's not really applying effort, right? Like if you feel like whether it's a romantic connection, a friendship, or a partnership, or if it's a job you apply for and you don't feel like they're really making the effort to acquire you or keep you, you're going to find that clarity that is true. They're not as interested in you as you are invested in whatever the situation is. And even though you're very qualified career-wise, academically, even though you're the perfect partner, that clarity may come, and maybe that's the closing of the cycle that has to happen for you. So yeah, I'm seeing that for you, Gemini. But this is a very lucky period if you just kind of accept whatever the situation is that's resonating for you. You just accept it and just proceed in the way that you need to proceed. Let me get some advice, because I did for the other two groups so far. Let's get some advice for Gemini. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever you get it, it's not for any particular time period. It's just what came through. And I'm going to grab another one, but this fell from the bottom, reliable reverse. So grab one more. It's feeling like if you Okay, Gemini, I want to hit the floor, but I'm not going to grab it. If you have been kind of slacking in a project, that's probably why you've been asked to step into your power, right? Like that independent energy. If you have not been carrying your weight in a connection, whether it's a romantic connection, academic project, whether it's a career, like a group setting, something that you have not been doing your part, people know. Like, you were good on paper and all of that, but like you lack that drive in that game of conquest, right? Game of conquest is like looking to conquer, looking to achieve. You're not playing the game. You're not engaged, and people recognize that. So make sure that you pick it up if you want this job or if you want the situation. Yeah, definitely do that. I don't want the cards that fell because it was too many. I thought it was one, but it was more than one. But people are recognizing that you are unreliable in some instances, Gemini. You know if it's you. You know if it's not you. Or you're dealing with an unreliable person and you're being asked to step into your personal power so that you don't have to worry about waiting on them or depending on them. You can just do it yourself, right? But if you're the unreliable person, you gotta watch it, because that's not a situation that... you want. I mean, you've been lucky so far, and it looks like you're going to continue to be lucky, but maybe it's because you found this reading and you're adjusting, or maybe you're unreliable and disengaged because you're already looking for another job. Well-being in reverse. Okay, Gemini. So maybe that's what it is. You're unreliable because you've overextended, and now you're not feeling 100%, right? And you have flow as your overview. Basically, it's showing that you kind of maxed out your energy. So make sure that you kind of get the rest that you need, because you don't want your performance to suffer, because right now you're good on paper. You have everything working to your advantage. You everything that people see you and they think that you're exceptional, but right now you're not behaving as such. Probably because you're stale and staying in a situation that should be gone, because you have flow. So the world, which isn't ending, you've got conclusions within reach, like, you know, like it's time to move on. Flow, like that's why it's next to that Eight of Blades. It's time to leave whatever situation you're clinging to, that you're disengaged from anyway. Okay, Gemini? So that is all I have for you today. If this resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.